So the first set of questions are all about counting how many cubes there are. Okay, so again, none of these cubes are floating in the air, so they have to be on top of another cube. Okay, so what you could do with this one is you just count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12 in that row. There's also 12 in that row, so the answer there would be 24. This one here, we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So there's 24 in that column, so we're going to times that by 2, and that's going to give us 48. Okay, so you can either count in the columns or count in the rows. Next one down here, a wee bit trickier, but this block, these two blocks are going to have to be sitting on other blocks. Okay, so just because you can't see the blocks, it doesn't mean that they're not there. Okay, so you might want to do a wee tally. So you've got 2 blocks here, you've got 4 blocks underneath, you're also going to have another 4 blocks underneath there, and you've also got 2 blocks here. Okay, so that's 8 plus 2 is 10, so there's 12 blocks here altogether. Next one here is, if we look at this bottom row, we've got 2 there, we've also got another 2 and then another 2, so there's 6 there, there's going to be 4 there, and there's 1 there. So if you just add all these together, that will give you 11. So that's how you answer these type of questions. Now, for this exercise, you're going to use the formula, okay, and the formula is volume. Try and write a wee bit neater. Is equal to length of the cube or cuboid times width times height. You've got 3 values there, okay, so that's your length, that's your width, and that's your height, and you're multiplying these 3 values together. Okay, now if it's centimetres, it's cubic centimetres is going to be the unit for your answer. Okay, so sometimes you just see V equals LWH. Okay, so what we have here is you have the volume of this, so it's a small cuboid, so we can say it is 4 times 2 times 5. Okay, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 5 is 40, so it's 40 cubic centimetres. We have this one here, so this is going to be 8 times 8 times 1. 8 times 8 is 64, 64 times 1 is still 64. So you don't really need to worry about the order you're multiplying these numbers in. Okay, so it's your length, width and height. Now these type of problems, you have more than one cuboid joined together to form another shape. Okay, sometimes they call it a compound shape, sometimes they call it a composite shape. All we do is we break it into the 2 types of shapes that we can see here. So there's A and B. Okay, so we're going to sort and find out the volume for each of these cuboids, add them together, and I'll give you the volume of the whole shape. Okay, so we need, for each cuboid, we need the 3 measurements to multiply. Now for A, we've got the height is 12, got the length is 5, so let's try and work out what the width is. Okay, now remember cuboids, these lines are parallel to each other, okay, and you've got right angles as well. So if this whole length here is 15, that is 10. This has to be the difference. Okay, so this has to be 5. Okay, so from here to here, that's the 15. Okay, and you could take this line down and it'll be the same length as here. So this is 5. Okay, so what you have, 12 times 5, 60, 60 times 5, 300 cubic centimetres. Now again, we've got B, so we've got B is got a length of 10, we've got, sorry, a width of 10, we've got the height of 3. So we just need to work out the length of it. Okay, now if that's 5 up here, then this is going to be 5. So it's just all practice with this. So you've got 10 times 3 is 30. 30 times 5 is 150 cubic centimetres. You then just add A to B together. A plus B. Now this is a very quick example. So your answer is 450 cubic centimetres. Now, the last wee question is to do with calculating the size of a cylinder. I'll just move this up here. It's going a wee bit wrong there. Right, so it's calculating the volume of the cylinder, should I say. Okay, so what we have here is you go volume is the area of the face. Okay, so the area of the face is the flat part, okay, of the cylinder on which it's sitting on, times the height. Now the area of the face, hopefully you'll see it's a circle, so it's actually the area of a circle, right? So area of a circle. And hopefully you remember that it's pi r squared. Okay, so that's the area of the circle. You work out that area and then you times it by the height. So the actual volume, you could write it as this formula, pi r squared h. Now you'd need a calculator for this. So pi r squared, this area times the height. So we have pi, that's 3.14, if you're just typing it in without using a button, times radius. So the radius is half of a diameter, okay, so it's from the centre of the circle out to the edge. So we have 3 squared, and then we times that by 4. Now if you got a diameter, you'd have to half it in order to get the radius. So we'll just put this in the calculator. And the answer is 113.1. I'm just going to round it to the 1 decimal place, and that is cubic centimetres. And that's how you do these type of questions.